The single biggest nuisance within the Counter-Strike global offensive trading community is that creature, that being which is known as the scammer. Now the scammer takes all forms, many different shapes, and you never know what trick he might pull. They're always inventing new ways to try and take what is rightfully yours. Now in this video today I'm going to be telling you how to avoid these scammers and what you can do to keep yourself and your inventory safe from these scammers. Now, one tidbit, one piece of info I'd like to put out there that goes for all scams, before I even get into the different type of scams, is that scammers don't like being caught. They don't like knowing that you know they're a scammer. So an easy way to tell if they're a scammer is if you call them out for being a scammer, they immediately get pissed off. They might threaten you or say, I'm going to report you for scamming, and they try to flip the cards on you and they try to use fear tactics against you. So just know that if there's someone out there that you're trying to make a trade with who threatens you in any way when you have clearly done nothing wrong, or they just get irate with you for what appears to be no reason, just know that they're probably a scammer. And another useful tidbit of information is that scammers generally aren't from America, the UK, or places like Germany or other more modernized countries, so to speak. They tend to be from places like Africa, hanging out in Wi-Fi lounges, and places like Russia. So one telltale sign of a scammer, before you even hear them mention any type of scam, is do they speak broken English? Now, it could just be a location barrier, like if they're from Germany, maybe they don't speak fluent English. But if you see a scammer whose location is set to United States of America or London, United Kingdom, and they're speaking extremely broken English, or on their bio they seem to have a lot of broken English, then you can assume that there's definitely something fishy here. So step 1 in my avoid being scammed guide for today, as uncultured as it might sound, is don't deal with people who don't speak fluent English. Don't think I'm trying to be racist or anti-cultural, but you aren't going to find scammers who speak fluent English that actually have a good scam. It's just, in my years of experience, they are far and none. You just aren't going to find them. Now, here's a profile of a scammer who tried to scam me, and he's on my block list right now, as you would assume. But if you look at his profile, it clearly states that he's from California, United States of America. Yet if that's true, how come we have this typo here? Just read that whole thing and tell me how, in any context, that would make any sense. It just doesn't add up at all. Now, if we delve deeper into this man's profile, we can also find that his whole system is rigged. His statement is, you send me an offer with your items, but with none of my items, then once you've done that, I'll counteroffer you with the stuff you want. It's just common sense that that's a scam. You're essentially handing him your items for nothing. And what trust is that based on? None. So, when you're trying to find if someone is a scammer, look A for typos, look B for anything suspicious whatsoever. One thing that I do is I look at the plus reps on the profile. Do the plus reps seem invalid or perhaps in broken English as well, probably from another scammer or even the same scammer on an alternate account? And just look if their system makes any sense. Like if you look at my profile, it clearly says I don't take PayPal or OP skins offers, just send me a Steam trade offer. As long as the trader's profile says that, they're probably not trying to scam you. But when they get into all these things about, oh, I'll counteroffer you, or we'll send it to a middleman, or our items require Steam admin approval, which, by the way, I'd like to add, there is no such thing as Steam admin or Valve item verification. None of those things exist. It's not even something that they are trying to impersonate. It's just not a thing, period. So don't trust any scams that have anything to do with anything other than trade offers. So now that we've taken a bit of the after you've been added or after someone has tried to mess with you phase, let's move on to how to prevent being scammed to begin with. Now, one thing that I highly advise you do is you invest into your Steam level. if you have a high tier inventory worth a lot of money, but your Steam is only level, I don't know, anything under 10, people are just going to assume you're not a very wise trader, and more scammers are going to flock to you and try to take advantage of you. If you notice my profile, it's rank 20. I recommend you're at least rank 10, just to kind of ward off those scammers who are looking for easy steals. And try to make your profile look as professional as possible. You want to have your profile set up just like you would want a business website set up. You as a trader are a business person, and you want to come across as professional, which will encourage your odds of getting trade offers and getting better trades, as well as warding away the scammers and keeping you safe. Another piece of personal advice: put clearly on your profile that you are not accepting friend requests unless they comment on your profile why they are adding you. As long as you do this, that's going to stop all of these scammers who just add you for no reason from adding you. And then in turn, if you get random ads from these sketchy looking people, you have full access to block them. So the moral of what I'm trying to say today is be smart. Do your research when you're looking into a trade. Don't just accept any old friend request. Make sure you read what's on their bio. Make sure everything seems on the up and up. And with that said, I'd love to get into every single different type of scam, but I don't want to keep you for hours. I'm just trying to give you a basic overview of how to keep yourself and your items safe. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you found it helpful or useful, I encourage you to like it, but I'm not going to make you like it. Maybe you didn't like the video. Maybe you hated how it was framing in the beginning. I apologize for that once again. But I'm going to have more trading videos coming soon. I'm going to have the whole works here for you. You guys already know I got the case hardened videos coming, the Catos coming, Gamma Doppler phases. So if you want to hit a subscribe on there to stay up to date, go right ahead. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great one, you guys.